What is up, everybody? It's your boy Aryan here. We're back at it again with another video. Thank you for the support you guys have been showing me recently. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and check out my new song called Forever on all platforms. I love you guys. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Anyways, so today's video I wanted to discuss overanalyzing and overthinking and why we have a habit as individuals to kind of look down on ourselves. I wanted to take an example. When we get our yearbook pictures, when we see pictures of ourselves with our family or with our friends, a lot of people have a habit of saying, "Oh my God, I look so bad," or "I don't think I look that good," or whatever. Or in general, people think they look worse than they actually do. And I saw this video on TikTok the other day, and I wanted to mention that what you see is only a perception of what you actually look like. For example, in the mirror or pictures, or even in this video, for a matter of fact, you're only seeing part of yourself. You're not seeing yourself when you tell your friend a funny story, or when you're laughing about something you saw, or even when you're crying for that matter. Therefore, when somebody tells you that you look nice today, don't tell them, or don't be like, "Nah, you're just messing with me. I don't." You do. The second thing is, when we look at ourselves, we look at ourselves and like, you kind of look at everybody else in like 1080 pixels, but you look at yourself in like 4K or 8K, if that makes sense. Like, because you know your own face, you know that one pimple you have, or that extra, maybe that unibrow hair, if some people have some, like a little bit of it, or that untrimmed beard, or whatever it may be, or your birthmark, like I have one over here. You know, you have a habit of analyzing stuff that people don't necessarily pay attention to, which is why when you do see them, and a lot of them tend to be flaws that you have, they kind of ruin your experience when you look at an entire picture. I'll tell you, I have insecurities about my nose because since I was a kid, I always had nose issues, and I always dealt with having a deviated septum, and my nose grew kind of crooked, so whenever I would smile, it always made my nose kind of look unbalanced, and it kind of made my entire face look kind of weird, and I never liked it. I feel a bit better because people have been saying nice things about my smile, but I still have that insecurity in the back of my mind, and that's why I might have some really nice pictures, but just because I don't like how I smile, I just don't feel good about myself, or at least about the picture, maybe as much as I should. And I think that goes hand in hand with overthinking. I believe that we as individuals tend to scrutinize a lot of our details, and I don't know about you guys, but I kind of have this voice in my head that it works for me and it sometimes works against me. Like, I remember 2 days ago I was playing my friend in a game of one-on-one basketball, and as I was playing, that voice kept irritating me, like, "Yo, overreact less. Yo, like, come on, stop panicking, or do a move now," or whatever it may be. And sometimes it kind of became me battling myself rather than the actual guy who I was playing against. And then when I started simplifying stuff and I realized that, I need to get out of my own head, I started playing a lot better. My shots started going in, and I started focusing on the game rather than the recurring thoughts in my brain. And I feel like I've had those issues where I also have become overcritical sometimes. Like, I don't feel proud when I go to bed of how much I worked in the day, just because for some reason in the back of my mind I feel like I could have done better. There are times when I could have, but it should never make you feel negative unless you know that you did procrastinate on that paper or whatever it may be. But at the same time, you should never let it cloud how you feel about yourself internally. And my problem was that's what I was doing. My mom and dad did point it out, and once it got a bit too bad, I did actually have a breakdown at midnight, and I told them, "Guys, I'm not okay." And that does happen. And I feel like a lot of us, we have that in our mind that, and because of that, we start doubting ourselves, both through overanalyzing and overthinking. We feel like, okay, I don't think I'm good enough. I don't feel like I'm doing what I need to do correctly. And even though we get really good news, whatever it may be, like, for example, I mentioned me getting into Purdue. When I got into Purdue, I felt really happy, but 10% of me, 20% of me was still anxious, being like, I don't want to show up and then have my grades fall. That overthinking, that overanalyzing was causing me to have that thought in my mind. And that's why when I did find out the news, I was very happy about it, but part of me did still make me feel a bit sour. And I feel like as individuals, that's just a mild example, but if it becomes a habit, it can hold us back as people, and it kind of leaves people with senses of recurring anxiety or even depression should it get really bad. And I just wanted to voice my thoughts about it and why I feel like we tend to do that. And I wanted to tell everybody who is watching my channel, every single one of you guys are really nice people, no matter where you go. And I say, like, I've noticed that one thing that helps me is being grateful of the stuff that I have around me, like this computer or this room I'm in or whatever it may be. Like, I'm very thankful for what I have. I'm filming this on a really nice phone as well. And, you know, I didn't pay for this computer, I didn't pay for this phone, I didn't pay for this room, but I get to use it and I get to call it mine. And for that, I'm very happy. And with that, I want to use it properly. You know what I mean? And once you start really thinking about what you have, the people around you, the people you make smile on a daily basis just by simply existing, you tend to have those recurring thoughts kind of suppress, and then you start really internally feeling genuinely happy about your just overall perspective on life and whatever it is you're doing. And yeah, that's all from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Aryan Vij. Thank you for watching. You can stick around in the comment section. Please write your favorite type of pizza topping, and I'll see you guys in future videos. Peace.